like I know this chick. She working at the prison in another state, but she was telling me how she had this shit because she been working there for a few years. Like it was a woman that was about to get out, and she did some stuff just to stay in, so she could be with her girlfriend. Yep. And she had a whole husband and some kids that would come see her all the time. But she wanted to stay in there with a wife.
It's a damn shame, boy.
Yep. You got a lot of cats be like, yeah, I go every way. I don't mind going back to prison. You know why? Man. You know, you see why they don't mind going back to prison. Yeah. I'll be up.
See, they'll get out and go to the corner store and drink a beer just to go right back.
Yep. Rob the store, yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Just to go right back. Yep. It's crazy in there, man. I'm sure.
They got there that's looking forward to getting locked up because they think that's a rites of passage.
Yep. Damn, that's right. Yep.
All because of what? That rap culture, man. Right? Damn. Which diagnosing the problem, you know what I'm saying? Yes, we're telling Jake, hey, get from that Negro, the nigga mindset that was given to you by Esau Edom. Take responsibility. Repent. That's Jake. You got guys like Warren say, "Won't you guys hold you something we do, motherfucker?" But you don't agree with it because you're a fucking Amite, man.
Right.
Go ahead,
Hosea 4:6 says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thee and thy children."
That's right. Hey, people reject the ways of their fathers. So guess what? We've been rejected. No?
Animals, man. Yep.
That's just it, dog. In a man's face.
It's that Gen Z.
Yep.
And after that, ain't nothing else after that.
Yep. That shit was that shit was to come to a now. A lot of you hoes jumping in the man's face and things of that nature. That shit was to come to a now when motherfuckers can't eat, bro.
Straight up children. These are straight kids.
Yeah, they kids. They shouldn't even be out here, bro. You shouldn't be out here. You shouldn't be out here in Dallas by yourself, bro.
Me and my mom finna get dressed and head to the spot.
Yep. Mom supposed to get dressed. They tell you
Head to the spot.
Yeah. Yep. Mom supposed to get dressed and truck something, work something.
And finna have another little gremlin.
While your kids out here outside 4 a.m. She having a good time when you having a good time. You know what I'm saying?
It's sad.
I get up early as hell to go to work, man. I come out, you know what I'm saying? And, you know back in the day, you knocking on the female door, you trying to get in, get something in after work, or before work. I see a female open up the door, and you know what I'm saying? Let the dude in. And she a single parent. Her damn brother coming over there trying to fight the kids, shit, all type of shit, man.
Yeah.
Man, can't wait to get out this one.
It's getting worse and worse.
Worse. But guess what? All this was created by Esau Edom. Right. This is why we're telling you to repent, turn back to the Father. This is an elaborate scheme to keep your ass at the bottom.
Right.
Black culture is basically, you know what I'm saying, the creation of Esau Edom. It's a hyperbole of all the vices. Hyperbole means an overstatement. The hyperbole of all the vices of culture. Hypersexualized, violent, impulsive, narcissistic. All that embodies hip hop culture. And now, nowadays, he got them white kids. They just as much niggas as goddamn Jake.
Yep.
That's why I said it's read earlier, come out of her, my people. Right? Because it's ready for looting. Destroy you. She's paraphrasing. Right? But this is an elaborate scheme to keep your ass dilapidated at the bottom, bro.
That's why they use Jake to bring forth all this stuff, but they use it to destroy you. But like I say, Jake is, with the salt of the earth. We captivated. So yeah, it's gonna spill over from your neighborhood and spread over to these Edomites, these other cultures. Your culture, you call it what is it? They be talking about black culture, hip hop culture. That ain't nothing but that, and it spreads over to these other nations. You know, because what? Like I said, we when we come out and we do something, we do it to the fullest, and it draws attention. You know, look how when the way Jake dressed. You know, the way Jake sing, the way dance.
Yeah, that's in us.
That's in us. So Esau utilized that to bring forth something that he want to bring forth, and bring Jake and say, you do this. Like I say, now you got drill music. You know, all these different type of music that's basically is demoralizing to Jake. You know what I'm saying? It brings us down, but yet you see it start bringing down other cultures too over a period of time. Probably not like this doing Jake, because like I say, but it always spread throughout. You go look over there in China, just an example, or look at these
But they K-pop shit.
Oh, K-pop.
K-pop,
Yeah, they be
yeah.
dancing.
You got those Ammonites, those Japanese. They got the Cholo culture over there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Cholo.
I saw it. They got Cholo.
They traded pop locking and low riders and button-down shirts.
Yeah, you know.
See, but Israel got that flavor. Yeah, gone. You got it up.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of that, you know, a lot will probably be adapted to it is what? The ones that are scattered amongst the Israelites. You know?
Great point.
Those are the ones that can be scattered amongst with the Israelites. They, you know, they adapt to it. You know?
Damn, that's right. Great point.
But like you say, it's always down to what? To Jake destruction over a period of time, because Esau is going to allow to come out. You remember that back in the day, you used to have that song Self-Destruction and all that? Yep. They talking about stop the violence, come together, MC Light, you know what I'm saying? All the rest rappers, you know?
Even Easy is on there.
Yep. Yep. They shut that shit down quick.
Yep, they took control of it, man. You'll never see a Master P again. You'll never see a Puff Daddy again. You know what I'm saying? You'll never see that again. You'll never see another 50 Cent. Nope. Because they totally took over that industry, man. And it's ran by smart heads.
Yup.
Yes, sir.
That's why when they need something brought out, they utilize Jake to bring it out. Like I said, it's for the destroyers, but yet, who's gonna get more attention paid to him? So they always gotta utilize Jake and put him in Front Street and say, okay, you do it because you're gonna help bring forth the views, bring forth the masses. All right, because like I say, we're captivating, you know.
Lord Cohen or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got an AI overview. It says Charlemagne questioned Cohen on the ethics of signing artists whose content promote harmful drug culture. Cohen responds that he bases his signing on talent. He acknowledges that the optimistic nature of the business and stated, "I got people to feed. I got a business to run."
Yep, it's just a business. And then
organized machine.
And then they put insurance on them on these niggas and set them niggas up to get deleted.
Right.
They get paid off the insurance money. This shit is crazy, bro.
Man. They promote this shit because they make money off of it, man.
Right.
They kill two birds with one stone. They make money and they can fuck you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans up, man.
Yep.
See, whether your ass get killed or going to prison, man. You know?
That's right. I got one for you. Matthew 5:13. You are the salt of the earth. When the salt has lost its flavor, its savior, wherewith shall it be salty?
Bro.
It is therefore good for nothing.
Yeah, and see that's the thing. As we just even like talking about in the music industry. You know, that salt. It was a lot of flavor into it. A lot of rap. I mean, you know, you bob your head, you listen to the music, listen to the words, like, okay, that's, you know, but now you don't have nothing but junk. Man, nobody
Decadence, man.
Yeah,
Right.
decadence.
See them clips of what's that nigga NBA YoungBoy doing that?
Oh yeah.
Nigga sound like Doodle Bob.
Yeah.
The ball sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hit the chopper.
Yeah, right.
I heard a song from 6th grade. I had to turn that shit
That nigga paid. That's
Bro,
crazy.
talking about, man, I ain't, man, that shit was bad. Man.
Yeah.
You just talking about what? I said, what's the one from Memphis?
Glorilla.
Glorilla, she ain't got it, bro. That's just trying to bring in a more masculine type of female.
Yeah.
You know, to try to, this female trying to get more masculine, the men are, the males are getting more effeminate.
Yeah.
You know?
All these niggas singing in falsetto, rapping in falsetto. That shit whack as well. That shit whack, bro.
They said the daughters of music is brought low. You know, Ecclesiastes.
Put it in the chain. Nigga, shut the fuck up, man. That shit whack, brother.
It needs to be times where you will have, like, you just buy, to your age, buy, like, tapes.
Yeah.
And you'll have, like, somebody rapping or singing on something with the music, then they have, like, the acapella verse.
Yeah, acapella.
Yeah, acapella instrumental.
Mm-hmm.
You have probably singing or rapping, you like, it still sounds good.
You got one real quick.
That's song.
Ecclesiastes 12:4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets, meaning these businesses, when the sound of the grinding is low. And he said, rise up to the voice of the bird, meaning your alarm clock to go to work. It ain't gonna be none. All the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that's what they're going into right now. The music is pure. It's not even music, man. It's just pure noise. It's noise, you know. At least when we be coming up, and y'all too heard the conscious rap.
Right.
It ain't even conscious rap, just like guys with lyrics, it make you think.
Yeah.
This shit, he just make you move. You know, from the beat and shit.
Common.
Right.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
De La Soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A Tribe Called Quest. And after that, Slum Village.
Yep.
You know?
Damn, you don't see, damn. Yep.
You don't see them guys no more. Lupe Fiasco. I was coming up with Lupe Fiasco.
Damn.
No, first two albums, man. Dr. Baka used to have the bass on what Kick Bush meant.
Yeah,
What do you
remember
mean
that?
by dog? What you think?
They kick push.
Yeah, make you think.
Yeah.
Now it's just pure trash.
Yep. And you can go to like the music, even the video games now. They say they got a study saying like even the video games kids play. Kids, the games we used to play, there was an objective. You fail, you try again because you're trying to accomplish something.
You done had
Fail,
no save points.
Yeah, yeah, same.
Yeah.
You don't got to go. They ain't really doing yourself.
You can get on there and just really be shooting people, slapping people all day long. I'm gonna steal this car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All day long, you just be a damn criminal.
Man, they let no kids, bro. I done seen shit. GTA, bro.
Yeah.
They on that jacket.
Okay.
Yeah. And wonder why they niggas attitude. Right. They been programmed to be a fucking beast, man. What they grow up on? A kid that's 9, what's he growing up on now?
Man.
What lyrical? No, when I was 9 years old, guess what? That's when Tupac was out, bro.
Yeah.
That's when Biggie was out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was conscious rap. Like, hey, don't do this, man. It's
Right.
like Ice-T.
Make you,
4 a.m. Let's talk about, hey, do there's another way to go. Don't do it this way. Now you got people that's just generic as here, ain't never touched a drug in their life, ain't never trapped.
Right.
And they gonna make it hit records about trapping.
Right. But they gonna make them other ones.
No,
wanna
I
trap.
thought you.
Yeah.
That's a little girl over
Ice Cube, day was a good day. He talking about he got up 8, he went and played basketball.
there. Taking them on side.
Yeah,
Just quick.
he had no
Well,
swine for breakfast. With
No small.
when he got hoodie.
Right.
Today was a good day. I was chilling.
Using that cake.
Yeah, he was that game. Fight Jack. Hey, you chilling.
He said he even saw the lights of the Year blimp. He was chilling that night.
He said Ice Cube was a bitch. He was chilling.
He was chilling.
It was a good day.
Man.
Today was a good
No,
day.
it's just Jake, man. Jake is super dub. Cold, you know what I'm saying? It's too much. It's trash. This is what these kids are growing up on.
Musical daughter brought low. That's it. Right? The Lord taking, the Lord taking the creativity out of this place. Hollywood replaying 30-year-old movies. Devil, what, the Prada Devil, what is it called? Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, scary movie.
My Prada, what, Devil Prada, some shit. Yeah, they're remaking shit from 30 years ago.
Yeah, how many goddamn Teenage Ninja Turtles that came out with?
Flavor is gone. They know. Everything's sold.
And the only people that's coming up with something that's new that people are talking about is Jake.
Yep.
Man.
Sinners. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know?
What was that? Sonic play. What was that movie?
Get Out.
Get Out. You know, these different things.
Yeah, all this movie is original.
Yeah.
Man.
But then Jake behind the one, Jake is the one producing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So this place is you know kept alive by Jake, but it's kept alive by the degradation of Jake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By the humiliation, you know what I'm saying, dehumanization of Jake. All for the benefit of Esau, Edom, and these other nations, as we read in Isaiah, Psalms the 83rd chapter. Let me finish that. Because this is why we're bringing out all these things. You know?
It's going back. Psalms 83 and verse 2 says, "For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones."
Right, so Crafty Castle, we just went into one aspect, the music industry, right, the film industry, all this imagery, industry, all this imagery and the sound and noise is used to do what? To destroy our people. But in turn, they're making a killing off of us.
That's right.
Verse 4, it says, "They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be known in remembrance. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against me."
That's right. So all these people are a confederate against us, man. Right? They're in league to take us down. That's why you got a heathen like Myron that exists. That's why you got Chud, the builder that exists. They're here to do what? To benefit off of this. You know what I'm saying? Being at a low state. And also they benefit off the hatred towards us, man. This guy, Chud the builder, got 100K. Which that could be a psyop. Well, here's a golf ball. He don't give a damn. If he like something, he gonna play that shit. Yeah, Luda would not play that shit, bro. I'm not gonna play no.
Yeah, ain't heard that shit in a minute.
Right, damn.
It's been a grip since we heard that.
Damn, club holla, hey baby, man.
Back in Psalms 83, I'm going to read verse 5 again. It says, "They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites."
Right, Edom, the so-called white people. Ishmaelites are Arabs,
It says of Moab and the Hagarenes.
so-called Chinese. The Hagarenes, I believe those are Hamites.
The Hamites, yep, yep.
All right, it says Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of
Tyre, which is another so-called African nation.
It says Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them, verse 9, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, as the brook of Kishon.
Right. Which areas were destroyed. That's gonna happen to these people that's coming up against us. They're gonna be destroyed off the face of the earth. So Esau Edom saying, come, let's build off the backs of you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, with the lead, with them being in league with the other nations, but it's not gonna come to naught. The Most High is gonna take these people out, man. Right?
Psalms 140, verse 8. I'm reading the NLT. It says, Lord, do not let evil people have their way. Do not let their evil schemes succeed, or they will become proud. Let my enemy be destroyed by the very evil they have planned for me. Like I said, they have came to try to cut us off from being a nation, trying to basically bring us down and destroy us. But the very thing that they're setting up for Jake is going to fall upon their own heads. You know, all these things that they're setting up doing. And see, these, and we think about these nations that the priest just read that came up against us. They're about to suffer as well now. That's why I like to say those curses are going to fall upon our enemies, the Edomites' heads, and also these other heathen nations, which are our enemies too. All this is going to happen. When we talk about Jacob's trouble, we talk about Jacob's trouble because these other nations, as it says in Isaiah 40, around the 15th verse, these other nations are nothing to the Lord. But they're going to still be in this Jacob's trouble as well. They got to go through these things. They're going to go through poverty. The things that Jake had been going through this whole time, they started to see it now. It was a time where you weren't like, you go here like us playing on in different areas, off 75, you wouldn't see a homeless Elamite, right? Ishmaelite. Now you start seeing them. Yeah, they out there on the streets with the signs in their hands. So all these things they were trying to keep us down from, they're starting to suffer. You know? So the Lord is setting it up for us to win. You know? And mainly right now the elect. You know, because what? We're signing crying. Alright, we out here preaching to the meek. Alright? We out here preaching to the meek, the ones that want this place to fall.
That's right. Deuteronomy 30, verse 7.
Yep.
And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies and upon them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
That's right. That persecute you. Alright? Wherever you go, they look down upon you. They had this video where these guys that was in Vietnam, these Jakes that was in Vietnam, they were like, how did they know that they looked down upon us? They basically call us niggas over here in Vietnam. And it was like, how did they know and we over here all the way in America? Because they always let them know, watch out for them. Basically keep them down, keep them in subjection. They constantly keep them down.
Yeah, you had this Hamite who came over here and she basically ran down the I guess the process that they got to go through in order to get access to America.
Right.
Come over here in America. She said on the last day they showed her a video, and on the video was basically Jake. They was telling her, look, if you see these people, if you see them, they trouble, you see them walking around your neighborhood more than one time, call the police, do this and do that. When you see these people on these signs, man. You see, so going back into your point, how Jake was over in Vietnam, and that soldier was like, what the scripture says, this nigga Tom walking through the earth. He's a cute, he slandered his own brother, like it says in the book of Psalms, man. You see, so that whole how the nations look at our people is based off Esau's perspective, man. You see, that was pushed from that goddamn devil, man. But really, that nigga's the motherfucker. He's really the nigga, yeah.
He's a real nigger.
And it's crazy because they were calling Jake nigga over there, but Esau Edom had started that whole war on a false pretense,
man,
and bombed the shit out of that place, man.
Yep.
Now the Vietnamese won, but guess what? Their infrastructure has never bounced back, bro. Ever. You still got landmines and shit out there.
That's
Motherfuckers
crazy,
walking on
bro.
landmines, kids getting blown the fuck up. But niggas be stealing.
Yeah.
Niggas is fly.
God damn.
Yeah, they're preparing for it. They have a lot of it. That shit's still out there now. You still, they can landmine just sitting there waiting for somebody to step on.
Yeah, they get a rice
Hey.
field.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up, bro.
And when you mention, hey, America, they didn't win that.
They ain't
Bro,
win.
they was, and then when they getting basically like we losing, we finna all die. They'll call up the plane to come through and throw some napalm and blow it up. Basically, sacrifice. We done. So that what America all they was doing. They see we losing. Let's send somebody, send a plane over there and bomb the area.
Yep.
That's, you know, so they always talk about these different wars, and it's a lot of wars. When you look at it, Afghanistan really wasn't a victory.
It wasn't a win. That was the longest
No.
war in history.
Right.
I occupied that place for over 20 years, bro.
Flip-flops getting down, dog.
Yeah, over there getting gangster, getting stirred. Shit. But they'll come over here and look down on you. There's people in Palestine,
And they were asking me when this shit started popping up. They were asking, you ain't gonna say anything? He didn't want to say shit. I'm making money with these.
Yep, Mike was small ass. He was saying, goddamn, man. You the best. Wee.
Right, nigga, fly out.
Yeah, wee. Fat ass.
I can't stand that.
That nigga,
Man,
whack. I
yeah.
thought, I was like, man, this Puerto Rican goofy.
Yeah.
Then I found out he was, you know,
One
he,
of them.
He wasn't our people. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that makes
makes
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, he's too corny, bro.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
Like he do too much.
Yeah.
It ain't natural.
Weed, nigga, weed.
Yeah, that's why they
We-
put him with Fat Joe and all of them. They try to like
Yeah,
grab
yeah,
him
man,
and
yeah,
be like,
yeah.
this nigga, something up with this nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, something up with this
Right.
nigga.
God damn, bro.
Found
That's
out.
crazy.
This nigga like, that nigga,
Yes, sir.
Yep, found out.
But you know it's spiritual. You can't blend in. The spirit gonna stand out.
You ain't got the salt. You ain't got no flavor.
Yup.
That's why I use Jake. I'm gonna just make these beats and let y'all go ahead and push this.
I don't even think he lose beats. I think he just, I don't know how he gets paid.
Producing.
'Cause he's a DJ. But I guess he just kind of like pays for like the studio. I don't know. Studio time or something. I don't know. Producer some way.
That man. Oh,
I don't know what he does. He
DJ that
money
make
off of
mixtapes.
Making money.
Yeah, he
Yep.
paid.
Making money off of the degradation of Jake.
Like last year's
Yeah,
you know, they've been doing a lot of niggas. They've been making a lot of money off Jake. And he's one of, that's a prime example. DJ Khaled, you know, he really sets up to have these other nations come and just make money off the Jake. You know, make money off the Jake. What is that? Is that Luke 16? What, last
Yeah, Luke 16. Yeah.
He makes money off the Jake.
See, you want me to get it, bro?
Done.
Done. All right, this is Luke chapter 16. Let's see. All right, and
You've been seeing that over a period of time. You know, all these different nations make money off of Jake.
Luke 16 and 19 says, there was a certain rich man, which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at the gate full of sores. Right, and the scriptures talk about them sores in Isaiah 1. It talks about sores from the head to the foot.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know Lazarus is speaking about Israel, man, in that parable, man. All right, he says, and desiring to be fed, which was one, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores.
Yeah, dogs are those other nations. You know, what we looking for, we become beggars to these other nations. The nations that basically had kept us knowing our power is it went back to Psalms 83. You know, that's why I like to say, and they lick our swords. And what do? They come over here to America. They'll getting over to your neck of the woods, put up stores, beauty salons, what they call it, where you get all the women get all their weed from.
Beauty stores,
beauty supply stores,
liquor stores and shit.
all these stores where you can have Jake be running, but no, they make sure that you're gonna have these other heathen nations running it over in your neck of the woods. But the thing about it, they licking the swords and getting your money, but they don't stay where you stay. They finna drive across town.
Yep.
You know, they'll be probably in your, like you said, they'll be in Oak Cliff. They're gonna drive back to Allen. You know, they're gonna drive back to Plano,
South Lake. All that
South Lake.
shit.
You know, Highlands. They ain't finna stay over there where you at.
Oh.
So what? They coming over there to take. And you basically, they're making the money off you to go live over there. Hence, they what? They're licking your sword, knowing you doing bad.
This is a middleman minority. A middleman minority, or more simply a middle minority, is a distinctive racial or ethnic group occupying an intermediate position in the class structure between the higher and lower strata in the population.
So they're the mediators of like the small hats, Edomites. They're the mediators between the lowly, which is you Israelites, and the upper class. So they're the buffer.
They're the buffer.
You know, they're the buffer. You be cool with them. Hey, what's up, Aki? You know, Aki. You know, hey, buddy, and all that. And
You're
then,
gonna catch a chick today.
right?
Yeah. So they got the cash checking stores.
Mm-hmm.
They got the liquor stores. They
Yep.
got the pawn shop.
Pawn shop. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got the gas station. You know, they got these cheap motels.
Yep.
They can trap out of and do all kinds of atrocities. I'll stay when they are on their ass.
And you notice a lot of the places you just mentioned be all on the same block. Why is that? Because those be different families. You know, they work together.
And it's always on down there MLK and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X Boulevard.
Right.
In every ghetto in America, that motherfucker trash to the motherfucker. Skid Row. See, crazy.
That's another way to identify people too. When you go into the etymology, it goes into whether he was a Jew or not. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many ways that we can connect this to what our people fight, that our people are suffering over here in captivity. It shows that we are those people, man.
Yeah. You know, see something like that, you tell Jake that about the ghetto and give him that understanding, they'll despise that. No, it ain't. We ain't do. See,
Yeah.
but that's like you mentioned Isaiah 1. You know, the ox knows his owner, the ass is master grill. A lot of people don't know, they won't even consider that. That's why we gotta say the hell with them. The hell with the 2/3. They're joining hand in hand with your enemy. You know? You don't have to, that's why we out here to speak to what? The ones that have that belief, have that faith. These 2/3, they don't believe. They want to figure out how to make America great again. But they don't want to make it great again. They want to figure out how to keep it afloat,
And make it better.
make
Yeah.
it better. But we want to tell the decisions, like the Lord said, we want the decision done. Tell Babylon, tell the Edomites, the wicked ones, that there ain't no throne for them. Like Xi Jinping said, they're on the decline. And who got next? The Israelites. Start with Yahweh Shah sitting on the throne of King David. They think Xi Jinping think they up next. You know, who think they up next? No, they're gonna be going down too. When this empire is brought down, all nations are gonna be brought down. All nations are gonna be under subjection. Because what? Yahweh Shah is gonna make that return. He's gonna what? Take back the kingdom.
Well, continuing on, Luke chapter 16, verse 20, it says that there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid in his gate full of sores, and desired to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. It says, moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. The crumbs is going into these particular benefits that our people get from the rich man, like LeBron James. They get these condoms, these entertainers get contracts.
Right.
These are crumbs, bro.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Crumbs compared to what Esau. Here it is. Esau can get his nigga LeBron James. This is one player on this fucking team, $100 million contract. So imagine the money that this nigga got to give one motherfucker $100 million.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know that it gotta be crumbs to them, bro. And these various other things, these benefits that our people get, you know what I'm saying? The food stamp, Section 8, all this shit is just crumbs, man. They beg to be fed with the crumbs from the rich man's table, man. You see?
If I can say, that's why when you have these sports where you can have more Edomites in there, they don't have salary caps. Baseball, you got Southern Kingdom, Northern Kingdom, there's a lot of them in there, but you got Edomites in there too. But like basketball, football, they like, you can't give you that much money. You gotta put a cap on your ass. Salary cap. We can get you $100 million, but we can only allow up to $200 million to come out this year. Come out. So we gotta get y'all just a certain amount. You got it. Baseball, we can give you $500 million. Just one player. Everybody else, yeah, you can give anybody. Shit, A-Rod.
They make money.
Yeah, they make money.
They make money, bro.
Yeah, they shit. But like I say, but when they see like Southern, because they saying who should route Judah Hubbard says in this 49, they the heads. So we could probably give some of the Northern Kingdom a little something, and some of the Southern Kingdom, but when they dominate, we can't give all, because we start giving them that, they may start trying to go and bring some education back in they might try to go to their people. We're gonna keep them away from their people. LeBron James ain't going back to his people and bringing them to that.
Oh, you making fun of Jake in Memphis.
See? Yep.
He on the golf course. Oh my God! You guys gotta get out of Memphis.
Right, man.
It's shit up.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
Yep. Like I say, Memphis, even like Mississippi, you had that comedian Ari Spears talking about.
Yeah, he don't go to the Deep South.
Yeah. Deep South. I don't go to the Deep South. Talking about they can't even read.
That's where you from, nigga.
Right. They from,
The ships came this week.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck that the ships came.
Yeah, that says a lot coming from a guy who didn't finish high school.
Exactly.
Right. You're not even funny, nigga.
Right.
Nah, he got nigga funny.
There you go. He's on Ari Spears. He looks like he ain't got too much longer left.
Aryan queers,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, he gonna be Spielberg soon. He looks like shit.
He looks
Look
terrible.
horrible. Surprised he got a wife.
He look like a raccoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. His liver.
A raccoon with a microphone.
Yeah.
Drink to damn boy on the stage all day long.
Fatty ass liver. That's why you fat. You got a fatty liver, nigga.
Liver is just out of there.
Through. All this money, you niggas dumb as shit.
Yeah. He basically live in a nightclub.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Esau is basically about through with him. So that's what you look at all these entertainers, celebrities. Esau's gonna have them out there doing what they do, but before they can basically say I'm done with Esau, like look at Michael Jackson all over and say I'm good. He's gonna end up going back to the spirit world, not happy or looking down upon.
Reputation torn.
Yeah, reputation.
They totally tore Michael Jackson's reputation apart before he died, man. But guess what? He was buying certain things they didn't care for. He bought basically the rights of the Beatles.
$48 million.
$48 million.
Something 46 or
That's
48
how much he
million.
bought it for. When he died, that shit was like billions.
Billions.
Like
That's why they got rid of him so they can get that shit back.
Like, just the Beatles, that nigga owned Eminem, that nigga owned a whole bunch of fucking people.
They about to own half of Sony, but they make sure like hell no.
Yeah, exactly.
Bill Cosby trying to buy a station.
Like NBC or something.
Yeah,
like
NBC.
that. Yeah. See, they don't forget about that.
Yep.
Y'all, they be like, nah, that was years ago. No, he saw them forget it. He gonna make sure.
That shit
Like,
was
they gonna
They
make
were
sure.
in their prime. He was fucking on hoes. They come to the hotel, he get busted down. In relationship with these people for years. And all they had to do was get him to stand. So yeah, he raped me. Yep.
Right.
And this man, 83-year-old man, in jail.
Shit
Statute of limitations.
The shit that happened in the 70s where that shit was prevalent. But Esau, see what you niggas don't understand, so-called white man let you know, a reminder, you still a nigga with money.
Yep.
Just because you got money, you still a nigga.
Yep.
He gonna remind your ass, man.
Still a nigga.
Jay-Z.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, what's the nigga from Miami?
Wow. I have no clue.
I don't know now. Trick Daddy in America, you know. They had that dude, that one verse talking about you still a nigga. No matter what you do in America, you gonna still be a nigga.
Hey, what OJ say? He said, well, what did he say? I'm not black, I'm OJ because he got money.
Yeah, I'm clear.
I'm clear.
Right.
And then look what happened to him. Had to remind you, you're a nigga with money.
Yeah, hey, he probably got a high up.
Yep.
That nigga, he went to jail for stealing his own stuff.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted my stuff. But that's Esau. Esau said nothing is yours.
Yeah.
I want to take it, I'm going to take it away from you.
But see, Jake trying to find that resting place, man.
Yep.
Jake trying to find it. This is where it's at. Like, you niggas want to take the mental and spiritual, the mental slave chains off your necks and come sit in a place of honor. You want to continue to keep thriving in this world and trying to beg at this man's table to be equal, man.
Right.
That's why the Lord said, come out the dust, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the confusion. Real quick, this is Isaiah 52:2, to the point. Rise from the dust, O Jerusalem, sit in a place of honor. What we doing, beginning with the apostles and the bishops to get them down, this is a place of honor, man. So we don't see the top of the banking family is scared of us because we have the truth. They wasn't banking on men of our nation, the Lord's people, to wake up out of dust to call upon the name of the Lord and remember themselves, man. Once they call him by the name of Jacob and other, Jacob and I believe. Once he called himself Jacob and Israel or something like that, they weren't expecting that. So it says, rise from the dust, meaning confusion. America is Babylon the Great, but Baal in Hebrew mean confusion. Rise from the dust, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is the people before it's the place, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So wherever you reside, you Jerusalem. Rise from the dust, O Jerusalem, sit in a place of honor, serving the Lord, repenting and coming back to your true power and your respective tribe. This is a place of honor, man. Having this wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Remove the chains of slavery from your neck, O captive daughter of Zion. But you still want to hold hand in hand with this devil and look equal upon, sit at this man's table, laugh and joke with him. But in the back of his mind, or his heart, which is his mind, you still a nigga to him, man. You will never be equal to this devil. But here it is, you have a place of honor. The Lord is offering a seat at the table. Right. Giving you an invitation to come to the banquet. But bid those that come to the marriage in the book of Luke 14, I believe. But now you want to still go to the banquet of the world and try to fit in with this cracker, man.
Right.
Fuck that. We sit in a place of honor. You got it, Elder.
No, you got it.
No, that was it.
This is Sirach 13, verse 10. I'm gonna start at verse.
Yep.
I can really start up a little bit.
Yeah, you might as well.
I'm gonna start up a little bit, man. I'm gonna start at verse 6. Sirach 13:6. If he had need of thee, he would deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He would speak thee fair and say, what wantest thou? And he will shame thee, by his meat until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice, and at the last he will laugh thee to scorn afterwards. He bring our people out like a wet towel, man.
Right.
He constantly keeps squeezing to get all the water out of Jake, man. You see? This going down to the point. Verse 8 it says, beware that thou be not deceived and be brought down in thy jollity, or however you say that shit. Yeah, it's like, it says, if thou be invited of a mighty man, withdraw thyself, and so much the more he will invite thee. This is the point. Verse 10, verse 11, it's like, affect not to be made equal unto him in talk, and believe not his many words.
Right. Because you go to these certain meetings, things of that nature. Luncheons. These luncheons and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
You start to Esau, man. Esau will sell you a dream, bro.
Man.
Esau's very fake. He rub elbows with me. A lot of times when you doing productive business, in order for you to get certain contracts, what you do is you go out and hang out with them. So you going out, you now and you know you talk about your business proposal, things of that nature. You know, you have dreams. Yeah, man, send me the business proposal, man. Oh yeah, you are gonna be somebody. I'm telling you.
They get loose, they get you comfortable. They
Boy, that nigga
they
cook.
forget. They get them drinks in. They forget who we fucking with, man.
Yep. And in order for you to get to the higher level, guess what? You got to take part in their techniques.
Man. Yep.
Right. So now this man done got you done got loose in front of this man. Now he know everything about you.
Right.
Boy, that's sad.
He got leverage over you, but he's gonna use you because he can.
Right.
You don't gave him power.
Yep. Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, this going right into it, bro.
Because you went to the
I'm gonna
house.
read, Sirach 13 and 11, I'm gonna start at 11 again. It says, affect not to be made equal unto him in talk, and believe not as many words, for with much communication will he tempt thee, and smiling upon thee will he get out thy secrets.
Right. Right. Try to get it to where you're vulnerable and want to speak, talk about yourself.
Right.
Show weakness. Right.
Man, think about you, he's helping you. That's Sirach 10 when he say, though he seemed to help thee, yet he's gonna look to undermine you.
Yep. That's exactly what he's doing. That's why silence is power, brothers. You out here in these, at work and things of that nature, man. Bare minimum. Don't tell these people your fucking business.
Right.
Because it's instinctual as a man to look for weakness.
Sharks smell blood and water.
It's instinctual. Give these up. Always talk yourself first. Scriptures talk about being keeping your preeminence, man. Right? And a lot of Jake that got in that issue, they didn't keep their preeminence. Hey, look, just got Isaiah Rashad, that freak. You know what I'm saying? He got convinced to get loose as it goes on camera.
Yeah.
You know?
Esau got all these niggas.
Yep. Hurry up, man. The rest will follow. Right.
All these niggas, man. Esau got tapes on these niggas, man. But it's a little bit more.
That's what P. Diddy was doing.
Yep.
He had tapes on politicians and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Right? And also, what happened was P. Diddy was trying to buy Ciroc.
Right.
And that's when all this stuff came out about his girl. I forget her name.
Cassie and some shit. So one of them Avalon, one of them, yeah, something like that or something.
Right. Yeah. Esau said, all right, nigga, you just gotta step your bounds.
You can never.
Fed his ass out.
Damn. Too much. See, you try to do too much and try to say I'm equal like Esau, like it's mentioning. Esau can show you who really
Time it
who,
is.
what time it is.
Because he done partied with you.
Right.
You done got loose and told him certain things. He's like, oh man, you're crazy.
Baby.
Yeah.
Well, I got outcoming, but they gonna put the baby on it.
He just, man, you are crazy. And
Right.
Esau would do just enough for him to blame and do some wickedness.
Man, bro.
You didn't learn from Kanye.
Bro.
He said Kanye, hey, all them guys trying to say you're a billionaire. They like, I'm like, nigga, I can take you down to $1 million overnight.
Yep.
Bro, quick.
Yep. They told Kanye, like, we for submit you to a psychiatric hospital.
Man, that's crazy. That nigga, bro. That nigga can do that shit, dog.
That's not we for submit you, bro.
Because he get them,
came
yeah.
out that, they got him out of a concert and put him in there. He came out with the hair color like Macaulay Culkin.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
They're blind.
Yeah,
Blind hair. He was pushing Trump.
Yeah.
Trump came out of the meeting looking all relaxed and shit. Kanye West just holding himself like, I just want to talk to him. Like, man, what the fuck happened to that meeting, man?
Right.
Yeah.
So, God damn.
Broke his spirit.
Man. All right, going back, last verse. Sirach 13 and 12, it says, but cruelly will he lay up thy words, and will not spare to do thee hurt.
That's right. Cruelly, he'll lay up your words, man. Everything you say, he's using it against you.
Man.
Right? This is how Esau even plays, man. Right? That's what he does. He does that by partying. It's party, man. You know?
Party.
So he can get you loose.
It says, but cruelly he will lay up thy words, and will not spirit to do thee hurt and to put thee in prison.
Yep. Lay up your word so you can put your ass in prison. That's what happened to me. Damn.
He didn't get out and get with shit.
Thank you.
No bass drum, he can't be able to get shit with all that trumpet.
Trash, man. Man. A whole bunch of fucking noise. I wish it was like more work, dog. Man. They didn't have that shit for work.
They know what it does. Dallas, like,
Mad as fast, man.
Hey, where that fucking cigar coming from? Damn.
Fuck it. Read it again, bro. Get close to the mic.
Sirach chapter 13 and verse 12, it says, but cruelly he will lay up thy words, he will not spare thee, and to put thee in prison.
That's right. That's what happened to a lot of our people who got higher up in this industry, man. In these industries. Trying to find that rest like this brother was bringing out. But guess what? The only rest that you're gonna get, it's gonna be out by ship you out of shop. Right? Not believing in this place. This place is greatly polluted, man. You know? So we pray that this is edifying. We don't wait for this to pass before we speak the name of the Lord.
Yeah, he see one time coming up. Don't turn it down now.
Wow. Hey, that being said, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Yahweh God.
Shalom, brothers.
Shalom.